Shalom everyone, welcome to Living with the Times. It's Pesach, Chag Sameach. Tonight we're going to talk about Sefirat HaOmer. We just began the 49-day count that will lead us to Chag HaShavuot, the giving of the Torah. The Arizal has a very, very important teaching about Sefirat HaOmer. And he explains that usually we translate the word Pesach as Passover, which is a good translation, but it really means more than just Passover. It means to leap over. Pesach is a very active kind of verb. It's a leaping over. So the Arizal says that the simple understanding is that God passed over, leaped over the houses of the Jews, and smote the firstborn of Egypt. But he explains on a deeper level that when God shines his light into this world, obviously the full power of God's light cannot be revealed. It would literally wipe out all existence. It would overwhelm all existence. So in other words, for God to shine his light in the world, it has to come through degrees, through levels, through gradations. And then it gets to our level that we can receive it. The Arizal says one of the reasons that the experience of Pesach is so powerful is God leaps over, he's Pesach over all the usual ways that he shines his light in the world, and it's like a direct light, a direct revelation. And so that's the power of Seder night. The lights are just pouring down. But then the Ariz says, right after the first day of Pesach, God takes away that light. And now we have to do the work for 49 days of earning or becoming a proper vessel for that light, which will shine once again on Shavuot. But we have to do the work. And so that's the inner meaning of the 49 days of counting the Omer. We're told that we had reached the 49th level of impurity, and now we have to work day by day, step by step, in order to exchange one level of impurity for a level of purity. And that, of course, we do through the counting, but we do it through mentioning the Sefirot. In all of prayer, there's no place where the Sefirot are mentioned so directly as when we count the Omer. And each day when we count the Omer, we say that may we fix the Sefira of, and then there's a combination of two Sefirot. We begin with the 7 lower Sefirot, and we go from Chesed to the second week is Gevura, the third week is Sefirat, and onwards through the 7 lower Sefirot. But every day, each one of the 7 Sefirot is included in the Sefirah of that week. And so here, this is the most, call it revealed or blatant usage of the Sefirot. So here we see something very important, because the days of counting the Omer, they're not, we could look at them as being mystical, but they're very practical. We're working on what's called tikkun midot, fixing our character. So here we see the Sefirot, which many times we associate with being very, very mystical, is the ultimate of practical. It's through understanding Chesed and Gevura and Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, and Malchut, and how it applies to our emotions, our psyche, our intellect. And it helps us, it guides us to know what to fix each day of Sefirat HaOmer. So there are 49 days of the Omer, and we're told that one of the gematrias of 49 is Lev Tov. a good heart. Lev equals 32, Tov equals 17, 32 and 17 equals 49. So the ultimate goal and purpose of Sefirot Omer is to create a good heart. And it's with that good heart that we could receive the Torah. It's more than just intellect. We have to have a good heart. And that's the idea of tikkun hamidot, of fixing our character, our personality traits. And another word that has 49 is choleh, which means someone who is sick. We fell, according to the rabbis, to the 49th level of impurity in Egypt. We were seeped in the influence of Egypt all around us, and it got into us. And so spiritually, it was like we were sick from all of this impurity. So every day of Sefirot Omer, we're elevating ourselves one more level till we reach the 49th level, and then the 50th day is Shavuos. So I bless everyone to start the count and finish the count, and every day to use the opportunity by looking at the Sefirot. Of course, the more we understand about the Sefirot, the more we'll be able to apply it to ourselves. So I encourage everyone to learn about the Sefirot, and then we can see what a golden opportunity this is, and what an incredible channel the Sefirot are, from the most practical to the most mystical. So everyone should have a wonderful Pesach and a wonderful Sefirot Omer count.